Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you have been following the tips I gave you to perform well in your IELTS listening test. Now it's time to help you prepare for the IELTS speaking test. In the first part, you will learn how to increase your vocabulary and boost your IELTS speaking score. So let's get started. The speaking part of the IELTS test can be scarier than the other parts. You'll talk to a real person who will assess how well you speak. During the test, you'll be assessed on different areas such as fluency, pronunciation, and the depth of your vocabulary range. So, it's important to ensure that you know useful idioms, synonyms for common words, and good speaking vocabulary. If you aren't sure how to develop your vocabulary, don't worry. The tips you will find in this video can help you to slowly but surely boost your vocabulary so that you can have a natural conversation and shine during your test. Here is the first tip for you. Learn a few idioms a day. Idioms are groups of words that need you to know their meanings before you can use them when talking. These phrases usually don't mean exactly what the words say. Idioms function in a way that literal meanings cannot. They play a major role in the progression of language. As including idioms, your conversation can help you express yourself in a more creative manner. Now, let's look at a few examples. Hey Sarah, why didn't you come to school yesterday?
You see, I was under the weather yesterday, and I thought of taking a day off.
So in this example, the idiom is under the weather, which means feeling ill or not well.
Hey Amy, how did your test go? I heard it was really tough. Tough? Well, it was a piece of cake for me. I knew everything.
Here is another way to improve your vocabulary, and that is read extensively. One of the best ways to improve your vocabulary is to read as much as you can. Whether it's the daily newspaper or your favorite novel, every publication has something to offer. In case you don't understand words or phrases, you can always head to an online dictionary or do a quick Google search to find the meaning. And write these words or phrases down and then try to use them when you can in your everyday conversations. The next one is to watch the evening news every night. Boring, right? But believe me, it's gonna work. So if you don't like reading, then turn on your TV and make the evening news a part of your daily routine. By watching the news presenter speak and observing how he or she reports the news, you'll be able to pick up new words or phrases and notice how they are weaved in to bring a point across. Also, if there are any talk shows or TV dramas or web series that you particularly enjoy, watch them too. Of course, you'll have to be consistent and remember that you're doing it to learn and expand your vocabulary, not just for the pure entertainment. Another good way to increase your vocabulary is to not limit yourself to a certain kind of topic. So read across various disciplines and topics. For example, read newspaper articles, magazine articles, or blogs about technology, family, or climate change. When you read across a range of topics, you'll be exposing yourself to different styles and also get to learn how various words play a part to bring ideas to life. Next tip is to learn synonyms for commonly used words. A key component of the IELTS is to examine the depth of your vocabulary range, so repeating the same word over and over will not do you any favors. So, it helps to learn synonyms, which are basically other variations of common words that are used to describe the same thing. If you learn synonyms, it will prevent you from going back to the same word. For example, instead of always saying the word close, you can replace it with shut or seal to bring the same point across depending on the situation. You can also increase your vocabulary by using more collocations in your conversations. A collocation is two or more words that often go together. Here are some examples. Take a break, take a nap, take care. Collocations are important because they can make you sound like a native speaker when you master them. When you get familiar with collocations, you'll understand how to correctly use common words in a phrase or sentence. For example, you have just seen the word take, which can be used in take a nap or take care. You also need to listen to sample speaking tests to learn vocabulary and its usage. Besides giving you a better idea of what to expect, doing so would enable you to pick up vocabulary and also observe how it is used in the test. So you'll be able to handle it more effectively during your own test. I hope you'll follow the tips given in the video to increase your vocabulary. Subscribe to the channel to get more tips and tricks to prepare for the IELTS exam. Happy learning to all!